Hey there, YouTubers. All right, so today I bought a ITX computer case that also happened to come with a motherboard, CPU, and a power supply. So the CPU and motherboard are nothing great, but the fact that I got the case and the power supply for $60, I thought was a heck of a deal. Especially since it sounds like it's a semi-modular PSU. So um, I'm going to take this thing apart and see what we got under the hood, basically. This will be my first one of these. So I'm not really sure what CPU we'll go with, what motherboard. I've got a lot of CPUs to choose from. And this looks like a lot better computer to take in a suitcase in the future. At least I hope it is. So we'll slowly take it apart, and I will let you guys see what's on the inside. So it looks like a Cooler Master case here. In the front, I see a power button. Imagine that's a reset switch. USB 3.0 and two USB 2.0's headphone and microphone. Got venting on the sides and the top. Now we see in the back we see the PSU, and there is the motherboard. The I/O shield for that. Graphics card would go here. And some more venting. So let me get this thing open. Alright, so I would imagine this is a, well, it says Corsair CX430M. So I'd imagine that's 430 watt power supply. And semi-modular, so that is pretty cool. This CPU might end up in the Dell Inspiron 3670 at some point. You know, I was trying to find the ideal power supply, and obviously a 900 watt or 850 watt semi-modular is not the way to go. But this guy here, this probably would have been a good fit for the Dell Inspiron, as long as you don't go overboard with the graphics card. But yeah, so there is get some close-ups here. Well, that's a little CPU cooler. So got one stick of RAM, which I believe is 8 gig. A lot of dust in here. I wish I'd have known. I would have bought one of those cans to blow the dust out of here. Looks like some places for drives. Now, if this wasn't here, I almost think I could have fed a micro ATX motherboard in here. Probably wouldn't line up though. But just for the heck of it, I'm going to go grab one so we can see what it looks like. Alright, so here's a micro ATX motherboard. It is surprisingly the exact same width as the case, it looks like. But there's no way in the world that would ever fit in there, right? Wow, look at that. I may just be able to pull this off, folks. I like to do goofy things here, but there's obviously reasons why that one's there and that one is not inside of it, right? It almost looks like it'll fit though, and I'm gonna try that out. At least, you know, even if I can't bolt it down, if it'll just sit in there, it might be worth putting it in there because, you know, I just need another computer here in Hawaii actually running, and I think I could pull this off. At worst, I can sit it on top of the case, and it's I'm an i3 9100 in there, and I just bought an i7 9700F, which also could go in there. So we'll see, folks. But there you go. There is my new ITX case with motherboard, power supply. Didn't come with a hard drive. Did come with RAM though, I believe, which is should be DDR3 probably. Thanks for checking out the video. Please like, please subscribe.